We are now marking the second year since the deadliest mass shooting in recent U.S. history. We'll show you why a judge is now ruling against the makers of bump stocks in a lawsuit filed by the October 1 survivors.
And one man is now behind bars after robbing this store in northwest Fresno, but police was able to catch 5 other people from that incident. We'll tell you how coming up on Great Day.
And our cooling trend is continuing another day with temperatures 14 degrees below what is normal. What's going on? How long will it last? I'll tell you coming up.
You're watching Fox 26, your hometown news connection. And now, Great Day.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I'm Kim Stevens.
And I'm Jim Della Vega. Thank you for joining us. We're continuing with that cooling trend that has been keeping our temps well below normal, and that is your weather alert. It is that trough of low pressure. 72, that was the high yesterday. 86, that is normal. Last night, we were 8 degrees below what is normal. Normal is 58. We were right at 50 degrees, some areas in the 40s. Now for your day planner.
Your day planner is sponsored by the California Department of Public Health. Visit secondhanddangers.org.
So we're looking at 54 at 10 a.m., 66 at noon, and 72 at 5 p.m. Coming up, we'll take a look at your school day, and we'll also look ahead to that weekend forecast.
A man is now recovering in the hospital after police say he was stabbed while being jumped in Visalia overnight. Officers say it happened in the area of Dinuba Boulevard and Prospect Avenue just after 9 o'clock. Man told them a gray Honda pulled up next to him. 3 guys got out and started beating him. At one point, he got cut with a knife. The man says eventually the guys took off. He spent the night in the hospital getting treatment. He is expected to be okay.
A man is now being held on $60,000 bail after police say someone caught him stealing out of their house. Officers say they were called to the home on Kauai Avenue near Ben Maddox Way just before 9 last night. They say the homeowner caught this person in the act and called the police. Officers arrested Daniel Mata down the street on felony burglary charges.
Fresno County detectives got a break in a missing man's case, but they are still hoping someone can help with this investigation. This is 65-year-old Hans Lamock. His family members told deputies they last saw him on August 30th and reported him missing. Last Thursday, a bicyclist found the car abandoned in a remote area on Trimmer Springs Road. He reported it to police. Lamock is 6'1", weighs about 165 pounds. He has brown eyes and gray hair, as you see here. If you know where he is, please call the Fresno County Sheriff's Office.
Happening today, a woman is now going to trial, accused of shooting and killing her ex-husband, an Exeter police officer, 4 years ago. Erica Sandoval is accused of shooting Officer Daniel Green at his home in Goshen. The two had been divorced for 2 years and had a son together. If Sandoval is convicted, she could get the death penalty.
Firefighters continue to battle a fire near the Fresno County-Monterey County line. The fire started around 6 last night along Highway 198 in Coalinga. CAL FIRE crews had it 40% contained by around midnight, but it had grown to about 30 acres. Firefighters asked the CHP to shut down part of Highway 198 overnight. No word on what time that stretch near Lone Oak will reopen.
It is now 2 years to the day since one of the deadliest mass shootings in our nation's history. 58 people were killed. Almost 700 others were hurt. Today, a girl in Nevada who volunteered to help during the shooting is honoring those people with her shoes. The last time Sierra Soto wore these shoes, she and her family were running towards the bloody scene. She was in these shoes for hours and knew after what she saw, she would never want to wear them again. Her mom says their first instinct was to help, not realizing the traumatic effect it would have on their daughter later.
Making sure everybody has food, has water, has somewhere to lay down and be comfortable.
She was 10 at the time, so, I don't think we really thought about it at that time, what she was going to see or what she was going to experience. It was just the thought of going to help.
After the shooting, Sierra wrote Vegas Strong on the sides of her shoes and now displays them. She says she plans to keep them forever to remind her of that horrific day.
And all the people she and her family helped.
That's true.
Which is good. A group of people is now behind bars after police say they were all part of a shoplifting crew.
Michael Ikahihifo is live in Northwest Fresno. And Michael, how did police manage to track these folks down?
Well, it all started from one theft that happened at this Kohl's department store near Shaw Avenue in Northwest Fresno. And it was from that incident where police was able to track down the car from that incident and go to a house where 5 other people, they were actually all living together, responsible for more various crimes throughout the city. Now, take a look at this surveillance video from this incident. You can actually see the guy ducking down a bit, and he rushes to the back of the store. He grabs 26 pairs of Levi's worth about $1,600. Although the thief rushed out the door to run away, the loss prevention officer was able to capture a clear picture of the guy's car and license plate. Police started monitoring the car, and that led them to a house where they found a ton of stuff that had been reported stolen. Now officers are working on returning all of that property.